Hi and welcome back. So I've got all of the fish in the tank, as you can see. Really nice goldfish there. I've got some shabunkins, some comets, some orandas. There's an oranda there, yellow comets. They're looking really good. I managed to get some baby goldfish out of the pond as well. So the surprise with them is I don't actually know what they're going to look like because they're only babies. They've got no coloration, so majority of fish, when they first hatch or if they're live bearers, they basically come into the world with no colours. They come very bland, very plain looking. As they get more mature, they develop their colours as they get older. That's why I'm liking these guys, because I haven't yet to know what colour they come out. They come out black, they come out orange, yellow, who knows. So I'm about 75% of the way filling it up. I've got a big 5-gallon tub there that I treat at the tap and then trickle feed into the water. It's a way I like doing it. It's a nice safe way really. I can make sure it's treated and not going to affect the fish. It's acclimated to the temperature of the room. Anyway, so this is the whole unit so far. I fitted the small fish tank here. Just have a closer look. There you go. So you got the baby platies, you got the baby guppies, you got some penguin tetras in there. There's a nice apple snail in there, and I filled the whole bottom with slate because I found it's quite a nice effect. I was looking at some videos on YouTube of guppies in the wild and their natural habitat, and one that I really liked was some guppies in this lake that was completely covered by slate by a waterfall, and it gave me inspiration for this tank, sort of how to set it up. It's a little bit of a culture shock because I got Japanese moss in there, but I think it works really well, and it serves a nice source of food and aeration to the fish as well, so I think I can put up with that just about. Back to the big tank. I have a big pump here which cycles 350 litres per hour, and I've got a sponge filter here which I'm not entirely sure what it filters, but it's another good source of air and I'm sure it does something. I have seen a change with it in the tank, so I'm leaving it in the tank, as well as an air stone in the middle there. Adds more aeration. So inside the tank, I'm actually going to add some slate to it. Here's a piece I broke earlier because the tile cutter is shocking. It's going to be that colour on the bottom of the tank basically. And I think it'll look really nice. Again, it'll match the tank at the bottom there. I really like the colours that are going on. I went for frozen petal at the back of the tank. The reason I went for a lighter colour is any lighter colours that you paint the back of your tank give the effect of depth. So the lighter you go, the deeper your tank will go. The darker you go, the smaller it makes it look it's coming more at you. Like for example, I know this tank here is much smaller in size, but compared to the white background I had before, I've painted it like a battleship grey at the back, and it's made the tank look even darker. I'm not entirely gutted with my option because I think it looks really nice, all the greys going on in there, and I want the tank as dull as possible because I want to focus on these guys. That's why I chose the bright orange colours. I had a delivery guy come today to deliver a fish, and the first thing he noticed was my fish tank in the living room, and said, "Wow, the big fish tank, don't the fish look amazing?" And he's not even into fish, and that's pretty much what I was going for here. I wanted a conversation starter when lockdown eases up and we start having guests round. It's the first thing they see when they look into the living room, and it's pretty much what I can talk about for hours if they share the same interest. But I mean, if you're into fish or not, you can't deny that looks pretty awesome. Like I said, I've got another 10-15 gallons to fill. It is a huge fish tank. I literally can't do it any justice. You can see by the size of my hand there, my hands aren't small. It's a huge tank, and I've got a nice cupboard at the side, hidden all the junk in there. You guys have probably previously seen how much junk I cram into my cupboards. So changes I'm going to make, I'm going to change the handle. It's got an old style handle, I want something more modern. I'm going to be painting the outside here, the frame here, maybe like a grey pinkish, like a rose gold, if I can get some rose gold beading. And then the top of the tank here, I'm changing that black strip there because in my living room, excuse the wires, in my living room, the tank sticks out a lot, so I just want to blend it in a little bit. Maybe, like I said, paint that black strip. Paint this black strip here. I've got to be careful here because it's both, there's clear seal branding on there as well as there, which I really find aesthetically pleasing. I like to keep the same sort of brand. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to stop before I bore you guys anymore. So if you like this video, like and subscribe. Thanks guys.